Man. This is they told us that was a rock. That's not a freaking rock. That's a machine. Look at the parts. That thing is a machine, and not only that, but it has a reptile face built in the front of it. Looks very symmetrical. And not only that, the astronaut is in front of what it looks like the bumper of some kind of gear that goes around the front of that machine on the moon. I'm not sure if this is Apollo 15 or which one of the Apollo, but check this out. Oh my God, there is so many things in that image. It's just amazing. I got to enlarge and brighten up the image. But look at the bottom part right in front of the astronaut. He has a scoop, a shovel-like metallic scoop thing. And look what's in front of him. There is nothing to scoop. It's all metal. The structure is, I mean, this is symmetrical. Look, that's like the eye of a head. It's like a head. And he has like these arms that are all carved. There's all this carving around, all these structures. Or not structure, but carvings. And this dark part has a knot on the other side is exactly the same as this part right here. Oh my God, we have been bullshit incredibly. And wait till you see the background. What's in the background is just incredible. Look, that's the top of the thing. Has like, look, that's one leg right here, and it goes like that, bends here and bends here. This is incredible. And if I had a better, if I could get into the dark, man, somebody with Photoshop, look how evenly this perfectly symmetrical. And then there is another arm like this one in the front, in the back of it. And check this out. Check it out. The carvings resemble like petroglyph or pictograph. I mean, the entire machine is covered with structures, tubes, and look, all the symmetrical and geometrical stuff. This is not a damn rock. Look at that, right there. That looks like a window. And oh my goodness. That's like one of those, I've seen a bigger one in another picture that had the exact same type of arms as this one. We just, my goodness, we have been led to believe, look at that face right there. Right here, it's a face, a pair of eyes, right there. One eye, that's the other eye right there. My, and then there is another face-like thing here with that. And there's all these, oh my goodness. There's all these structures in it. Man, we have been bullshit to death. Look at all this part on in this machine is all, I mean, very carved, elaborated. And it has like, my. It resembles some kind of a marine animal. What is that? The salamander? It looks like a freaking, one of those big-headed salamanders that live in Japan. Look at that. The thing comes to a pointy part in the front. Then it has this it's like a bumper thing. And the guy is trying like scoop some out of that. What the hell you gonna scoop? Is that metallic stuff? And though there is like a face here carved too, and another face here. You can see the pair of eyes. There's another one here. Look at this face right here. Look at this face right here. The eyes. And that's the other eye. It's like this. Man, this is amazing that we have been so blinded. I mean, I'll bet you that if you get a better image or you use a Photoshop, you will find critters on that thing, small critters, like that one seen on the Lunar video documentary from Jose Escamilla that was jumping off of the lunar lander, the landing module, the LM. Look, there's another deal here that looks like the face of a, see? Look, the perfect shape of a face of a lizard or something right there. Right where the eye of the other thing goes, you can see this. Oh my goodness, and it has like a, it's like a face, and then you see the other, the thing I just made a drawing of a face that goes like this. And you can see that it goes, like I said, they make everything that look like a structure, but it's a face. There's another one right here that has another pair of eyes, but it's made with geometrical patterns. Now look at the back. This is what's incredible. What's in the back is gonna blow your mind. Look at that structure in the back and that geometrical pattern right there. It has a thing right there, and then it goes like that, and the heel is filled with geometrical and tubes, and oh my goodness, that thing is filled with faces and shit and structure. Look all the structure here, like that. Of course, my drawing sucks, but you know, just to give you an idea when you see this image without the drawing what to look for in the heel. Oh, there's all kinds of structures there. Shoot. I mean, it's even a tube right there. Look, there is a tube that goes like that and like this. Oh, but you can see all the square and rectangular, horizontal and vertical pattern. There is a white square box here. And then this whole entire area is covered with structure. The ground, it's all over. This is just amazing, man. This is like the best picture I've seen of that. Supposed to be rock. That's not a freaking rock, that's a machine. Look at that. That's a freaking machine. Look at the arms right there. Check it out, the arms, and he has another set of arms. And it's like a pyramidal shape on the back, and the front is like a pointy, like some kind of animal looking thing. Well, apparently I'm not going to be able to do my presentation because these people. As I use all the program, unplug the freaking phone. Look at that. And then you see right there, that's like a bumper, and the guy is trying to scoop. The fuck are you gonna scoop out of that solid deal? There's nothing to scoop, and that's not a rock. It's a machine sitting there and casting shadows underneath. So now what we gotta do is brighten up the image. I'm gonna go buy me an ultra high definition TV because this is, it got to the limit where there are some images that I need more crispiness. Oh my goodness, you're gonna see stuff here that is, and it's purple. The ground is red, purple, orange, and green. And the machine is green and orange. So check this out. Now you're gonna see what this thing really looks like. This is the only picture I have seen that is no pixelated like the ones well, it is a little bit, but not like the ones I've seen in the Lunar Atlas. The Lunar Atlas is in black and white and it sucks. It's totally, but this one is more viewable. There's more thing to it, especially the structures. I mean, you can see on the ground all this. I mean, it's all structurized. You can't miss that. Look, all those tubes, and like I say, they landed. The moon is a metallic craft. It's a round metallic craft. And the Apollo 11 almost tipped over when they landed. They had a hard-ass rough landing. and because they had these tubes that was supposed to stick into the sandy ground, and they didn't because the surface is hard like it should be because it's metallic, and that regolith is just the byproduct of the burning from the electromagnetic vehicle. Now look at these structures on the ground. It's just incredible. You can see all the stuff. My. Look at that. And it's like, I mean, it's protruding from the ground. It's not like it's sitting on top. No, that stuff is the entire ground is. So they're on top of a machine. The moon is really a machine. It's not. So when they say that we're gonna mine them, what the heck are you talking about? What the hell are you gonna mine? It's only 2, 3, 4 inches of that burned powder that smells like sulfur. That might have some helium-3 in it, but you're gonna mine a thing, and there's no any mining operation on that metallic craft. Look at these tubes in the bottom. Look at that. You tell me what kind of mining you're gonna do on top of that metallic and tubes and structures. The entire floor, the ground is all structurized. There's no brand. This machine is probably to create more structure using electromagnetic energy. To do smaller, like what you're seeing on the top. And look at the heel right there. Check this out. Look at that enormous tube protruding, sticking up. And it's like purple color. And this is like grayish. And the ground is like orange and purple, and wow, look at this. I mean, even with the blurring, it's impossible to miss it. Look at that stuff. Look at that. I mean, it's there, man. There is no missing anything. And now look at the hill that I just showed you earlier. That hill is just covered with stuff right there. Look at that. Look at that, man. And look at that, all the white, the bright square right there. And look at the other, look at the entire hill. This whole thing is metallic. It's structures. I mean, that shit that they show us, no, there's certain parts where the burning was more powerful and they created more powder, but nah. And you will see, if you look into every picture of the lunar module where they landed, if you look at the footpath, you will see the tube bent up. Like that thing didn't even go, but maybe half an inch down, and it bent right back up. I already made a video showing that and explaining it, but I think it took too long explaining the same thing. I need to make this video more sleek and trim. Getting tired of talking crap on the. And look at this. It look all the mechanism and stuff on that thing. This is by just brightening up the image. So now you see what's in the dark areas is colorful. And it has all these mechanical things, and they know exactly that wasn't any freaking rock at all. That is a damn machine. And it's just sitting there. They probably, by the time they got there, the entity had to haul ass because they didn't want to be seen. Or they probably still are lingering around. I'll be surprised. This is not. Remember one thing, that the set of pictures that they publish for us, the idiots, is nothing. There's nothing showing there. And look in the background. Look what's on top of the hill. God knows how many entities are back there, you know, standing around. Like, look at the asshole from the monkeys from Earth that came with the flying garbage can. They came with a dumpster. And they think they're gonna scoop up. What the hell you gonna scoop up out of that solid deal? He probably chisel out like they did on the Baltic Sea anomaly. That thing sitting there, that's an electromagnetic vehicle that has the same kind of thing as this one. And when you look at the piece that the guy broke off of the craft, oh my God, the printing of the circuitry and stuff is in 3D. It's 3-dimensional. The printing of imagine the capabilities that the vehicle had when it was working. Apparently they had a mishap, and Dr. Bergrum made a comment that he thought that could be an explosion from an EMV high up in the atmosphere, and the blast wave flattened down the trees and stuff. And could it be that it had a collision with another vehicle or a malfunction? Nobody's perfect. Only the Creator is. So they might be as badass. Look at what's on there. That looks like somebody's head right there. Who knows? Might have to brighten up even more. But like I was saying, in the Baltics, the Tunguska blast, there is a crater no more than 400 miles from the blast area, from the epicenter. And that Baltic Sea object is about almost the same distance from the epicenter of the blast, where they located the center of where the object probably exploded above that, high up in the air. It could be that those two are the vehicles or pieces of the vehicle that split in two, and one made a crater and the other one fell in the Baltic Sea. Now let's see what can we see over here. Not much anyways. But you see there are things on that hill, a lot of things. Structures. And those hills, look, the entire hill is covered with structure. Look at that. Oh my. Look at that. I mean, you got to be blind or stupid not to see it. Imagine, this is the only picture I have seen in color of that thing. The other picture I saw, it was from the Lunar Atlas, and it's in black and white, very poor quality, very bad. And look, this is the see it's colorful in the dark areas. There is like an entrance to that, like a portal, small porthole there or whatever. Look at that. So when they were examining that thing, they probably freaked out when they saw, oh my God, this is... And for Aldrin and the other assets to say they didn't see anything that they think there might be, no, they know exactly what was there. The one that flew around photographed millions of structures, and the one that walked on the moon, oh boy, they came back traumatized. You can tell when they were in the quarantine bus. Look at this thing right there. Look at that. That even looks like the face of one of them. Look. Pair of eyes and head. Oh shit. Could that be one of them? I need to brighten all this. Look at that. Check it out. Could that be one of the entities? Or is a pictograph? I mean, it's kind of hard to dismiss this. That's just a balloon. Right eye, left eye, the face. It'll be funny looking because it's in a diagonal position. But then again, we don't know. We just don't know nothing, man. What we can see, whatever we can get a chance to see these kind of images. Look at that. But these images, I've never seen an image this good that from that specific mission and that thing right there, the machine. Like I said, the ones I've seen are all black and white, and they're very pixelated and blurry. Look, the background is blurry, but still you can see all the structures there. I mean, the stuff that stick out of the ground, this is on top of the ground. There's no, I mean, that's not an illusion. This shit is, and that's no pixel, those are structures. And this astronaut right there is in front of some kind of guard in front of the machine. There is a guy and there's a bunch of shit on top of that too. Look at that. And then he's like trying to scoop what the hell is gonna scoop with that shit out of something solid like that. It looks like metallic things on a machine. Look at that. And you can see that it's like a guard or something that's part of the machine, the front part of it right there. Look, that's the shovel that he's carrying, the little metallic shovel, and he's like holding it like this, like, damn, what the hell am I gonna do with this? There's nothing to pick up here. This is all hard stuff. You will have to use a torch to get it off. Or maybe chisel out. That's what they did. They chisel out a few pieces and they could chisel out, but you can't, man. This is like, I mean, you can see geometrical patterns everywhere. This is not just some, nah. Look at that, man. This is an excellent picture. Man, this thing is Look at that thing sticking out right there. And that appeared to be like another guy hiding behind that deal. Might be standing back there like, oh, let's wait until the asshole moves over with his little shovel shit. You see, the camera is not showing it too well, but look, it's right here. It's like the head, the torso, and there is a structure right here. It's like bluish or purple. But I mean, damn, man, this is like, wow. See, look. Believe me, they were watching them before they even set a foot on the moon. They follow them from Earth. And that's what the guys in the livingmoon.com say. They found out that these people had to have an escort to the moon because they wouldn't let them go there. Look, this is a thing with eyes right there. It looked like a reptile head. It's bluish. And it looked like it has slanted eyes. Look at that, right there. And then look in the ground, there's another one right there. Look at that, the two pair of eyes, the tubes. I mean, the picture is blurred and kind of shitty, but it's not as bad as the ones on the Lunar Atlas. Let's see, with this filter might make it more defined. Oh yes, it did. So check it out. Look at that. That thing is covered with structures, man. And then there are some things that look like a guy sticking out of the, like down there. Look down there, that look like dudes sticking out of the structures, like waiting for these people to move over. Or they're curious to see, oh wow, the monkeys made it to the moon. Wow, what achievement. Not long ago they were flying a paper plane, Lenin, the Wright brothers. Now they are firing around into the moon. Wow. The monkey has balls. That's probably how they think we are, monkeys. They feel superior, and they are superior. There's no kid around. They do have shit. We don't. We got the same. Maybe a little anti-gravity here or there, but nothing like, a 56,000-mile craft or bigger, way bigger. Look at that, man. Now, if we take the color off, let's see if we reduce the color off, or some of the color. Too much color, too little color. Let's not take it all, but just enough. Contrast has to be there. And when you reduce the brightness, well, the thing it pops out even more. That's what I need to do to see the deals. See, look at the how better defined is the gear there in front of the gear, no, the guard in front of the machine. Check it out. That's not their equipment, that's the thing in front of the rock, the machine. That appeared to be a rock, but it's not, it's just, and look, it has like eyes on the side. Check it out, they even, everything has to have eyes and everything that they make. And I wouldn't doubt, or I wouldn't be surprised that the entities are right there using their camouflage. Remember, they control electromagnetism. They can look invisible. And look, that thing has that's like two heads in the front of it. This is a head right there, like a reptile head. Look, that's the eye right there. Wow. Check this out. This is a protruding head, and it looks like a big eye, and that's the other eye. So the whole bigger thing looks like a head, but really, this is an individual head. But these are all these are part. The machine is all, my goodness, it's millions of parts there, tubes and stuff. It's a complicated deal. I don't know if it's decorated or that's how it is built, but that is a built deal. And you see it comes like in the same shape on both sides. It's protruding there like another eyebrow, and this is another eyebrow like a reptile head. But you see, it's all geometrical. Everything has geometrical, I mean, right angles. And that cannot be a freaking rock in a million years. Oh. That thing is a big ass machine. Well, it's not a big one, but it's like, you know, like a caterpillar here. It's one of those small portable ones. Then look at the thing right here. This is probably where some electromagnetic plasma energy comes down and it creates, you know, cavities or structures. And that's what this is made for, is used for. Remember that rolling thing they show the Lunar Orbiter 3? They show that rolling deal that was creating this, how do you call that, braided pattern? Well, this thing I saw another machine in one of the security team channel, one big ass machine has those arms like that. It look exactly like this one, these arms. But I mean, that one was like a mile large. The machine was huge. Now, like I said, this is a smaller version, but look at the heel, man. You cannot miss that. And the back side over there, this whole deal is it's incredible, man. It is amazing. There it is, right there, look. I mean, you can't miss that. It's just not possible that you can miss what's on that here right there. Look at that. It was too bright, no wonder. Well, now that you see it, look at this. There is this big structured thing right there, and then there is this other one here that has a thing coming down. I mean, this whole thing is built. It's built to the rim. I mean, that thing is crowded with structures. Image is just $1 million image. Look at that. Not a single boulder. No, 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 no. There's no boulders at all. All the cacameme story that we have been told, even the bullshit that there was a volcano and lava was what made those dark patches on the moon. No, man, there is no volcano on a spherical metallic craft. What kind of volcano is gonna be on that? Bullshit. Look at that part back there. Look at that. That looks like 2 windows. Right there. Look at that. Shoot. And that right there, yeah, man. And it just continues to the back. The tubes, look at that, all the structures. I mean, you can know, I don't know how more clear that's gonna be. Oh, it was kind of dark. But anyway, I mean, you can see perfectly what. But see, those look like bodies. I mean, it's hard to tell because it's so blurred. But look at that, my goodness. Well, anyway, that's what it was. The astronaut and the boulder, that is not a boulder, it's a machine that looks like an animal. That looks like a horseshoe crab, the front part, and the back look like 4 pair of legs. I mean, 4 legs. Like some prehistoric beast and shit. But really, that's a machine. And it has rusted color on it. Now we know that the moon has water in it. NASA never published that, never made any sound about that they found 1 part per 10 per 1,000. 1 per 1,000, that's a lot of water. And all those moons in Jupiter, I mean Saturn, Jupiter, Uranus, all those moons are filled with stuff, water, ammonia, you know, all the ingredients. Look at that reptile head back there. I mean, that is one heck of a reptile head right there. Look at that. That thing right there. It just, and that one right there too. Look at that. Where the tube is sticking up, right there. That tube. Check it out. Wow. And that's not a freaking rock. Look all the structures on it. It's all completely covered. Like I said, the ground, and there are tubes and, I mean, all kinds of stuff is sticking out of the ground. And on top of the ground and to the side, and that look like a dude right there. That reptile face. Next to another one, there's some kind of transparent looking tube. Oops. They blurred the hell out of this thing. But right there, that looked like some kind of a reptile thing, head, and then you see this tube right here that look semi-transparent. You can see the behind structures that are behind, you can see through it. And then there is another head down here at the bottom of it. This is incredible. I mean, it's just incredible. Look at that roundish thing, rectangular with a round tip. Shoot. Evidence is everywhere. And it's all, you want to find it, you can find it. Just a matter of looking for it. It's all everywhere, like I say. If you go around the internet, you would find, you type mining on the moon, and oh my God, it would be like 1,000 things showing incredible images. And this website, I'll post it on the, let me lower the zooming of the page. That site, I mean, it's just filled with images. I mean, good, incredible images. There are images of the, oh my goodness, this one right here, that's where the Babel Tower is. Don't tell me that's what it is. But I found some images that are just, see, look at the, oh, come on, man. Well, that's when they landed. They got recovered Apollo 11 after it splashed down. Oh my God, they put the air rice book upside down. Kind of, oh, here it is. million miles away practically. Tiny little picture. Even so, you can see things there. Look at that tube. Oh boy. That's when you use this tool to enlarge. Look at that. Oh, look, there's a machine there too. Look at that. There's a big old structure that they almost deleted complete, but the outlines are there. It look blurry, but the outlines are, look, there's 3 things there, 4 things. Even one that look like a freaking cannon. I mean, you're talking about something like 40 miles large. Those structures are enormous. These are not some tiny little, no. Remember, I enlarged the image almost 4,000%. I put 1,000% from the page itself and then use the Zoom it. Software makes it 3,000 more. That's 4,000% enlargement. If I do more, it will become pixelated big time. Well, you can see this thing right here. This some kind of machine, but they're enormous. Look, that's the lunar horizon. And you can see tubes and stuff sticking. Oh my goodness, we need to brighten up the image. Look at this thing right here. It has a thing sticking up like that. 2 white deals sticking up, and it's casting a shadow right there. I mean, this thing is big. Check it out. Man, those are a heck of an enormous ass machine. Look at that. Oh boy. I'm telling you, that site has some good pictures. I saw one from the South Pole of the Moon. Wow, that blew my mind. See, when I took the zoom it, that's 1,000% enlargement. You can see that much. Well, that's a big ass round semi. Look at that. It's round and the inside is hexagonal. And then look at that major structure right there that they blurred. Look all the structures around that. Wow. And then look at that. And then there is something casting a shadow right up on top of it. Let's lower the brightness first to see that. And then we do the brightening up to see what's on the space. Put more color to see if we check it out. Check it out. That's some major structures there. That look like a big old reptile head right there. This is structure, of course. And then look at this one. Oh, that is massive. My goodness, it has two things sticking out from each side. Oh my goodness, look at that thing. Look at that thing. Oh boy, look at that. My. The lies you told NASA been telling us, and that thing has like a pair of eyes too, this structure here in the middle of it. Look at that. Two faces, that small one and that bigger one. Wow. And that's another one, lizard looking. It's like oval and it has a sphere on top of it with two things. I mean, this is insane. Look at that, man. That looks like a freaking anti-aircraft emplacement. But it's not. It's something else. It's a structure or a machine or both. Look at all the stuff. See, that's how the moon should look all around it. Not that very nice circular shape. It should be jagged and shit like that, peaks and valleys like that right there. That's how the horizon, the true horizon of the moon should look like. When you're talking about, this is like 200 miles large deal around that size. Comparing with the lunar horizon, that's a big old chunk of the top of the moon. Or the bottom, I don't know which one is it. Remember, in space there is no up or down. Now let's brighten up to close this deal because it's getting too long. YouTube won't let me upload them. I can see this, there is stuff there, but the picture was deleted. It was manipulated. There are things there, but nah, they decided that was too much to show. But you can see the outlines of objects. Look at that, right there. Look all those, whatever those are, I don't know what these things are, but they look like circular deals. See, even if they delete the stuff, there's always the leftover outlines of the structures. What I know is that the structures of space, I mean, the one that wraps around the moon is almost as big as the moon. And in many pictures that I saw, I see the Apollo 11 all the way through 17. I can see the blue, the one that our Peter discovered in the Apollo 8 image, which is the one that, the first one that showed a structure that wraps and the tubes in space. So anyway, this is it right there. This is calling Earthrise from the Lunar Reconnaissance Orbiter. Lunar gonna approach the North Pole. It rotated to catch a glimpse a view of Earth rising above the 180 kilometer Rodestevensky crater. That's the name of that crater. It's 180 kilometers. That's about 90 miles at least. A little better than that. Look, there is an object right there. And that is not Earth. Look, there is a thing right here that doesn't look like, the structure. See, look at that. Look at, that's the Earth right there. So, really, we haven't seen where's the, oh, no. Oh, I closed the page, shit.